You find $1 million minding your business. Then you call the police to return it, bitch.
How do you find $1 million and then call the police and turn all of that money back in?
Wait, you're telling me that a Florida man allegedly found $1 million's worth of dollars floating in the ocean near Fort Lauderdale, and his first move was to call the police?
This man found $1 million cash on a Florida beach. Look at this.
A Florida man found millions of dollars in cash on the beach, but instead of keeping it, he called the police and handed it all over. The incident occurred on Miami Beach. The man was leisurely swimming when he suddenly saw several brightly colored bags floating on the water. At first, he probably thought they were just ordinary trash, but upon closer inspection, he discovered bundles and bundles of cash inside, reportedly amounting to millions of dollars. His actions were likely not out of honesty, but because Miami has a law prohibiting people from keeping lost items in public places. If the owner doesn't come forward within 90 days, the items or money may legally belong to you. But my question is, even with Miami's law against keeping such money, what would you do? Would you return the money? Or would you call the police? Or would you keep 3 or 4 small bags in your pocket in case the owner appears?
Everyone on TikTok is saying they would buy an island or disappear forever.
Wait, you're telling me that a Florida man allegedly found $1 million's worth of dollars floating in the ocean near Fort Lauderdale, and his first move was to call the police? Honestly, according to some research, it's the smartest thing he could have done, but I don't know. I still think I would have had a really hard time doing that.
FBI, open up!
End up actually being drug shipments, not random lost money. So while the internet is joking that they would have kept the cash, this guy probably avoided turning himself into the main suspect in a federal investigation. But I'll be honest, I'm gonna start hanging out at the beach a lot more. Have a great day, you guys.
This one is 100% right and funny.
You find $1 million minding your business. Then you call the police to return it, bitch. I don't care how holy you is. A pastor ain't even doing this. So you have this man in Florida on the beach, laid back, chilling. He see a bag floating. He go grab it. Voila. Bricks and $1 million cash. Look at this. Miami have a law prohibiting people for keeping lost items in public places. If the owner doesn't come forward within 90 days, items or money then will illegally belongs to you. If you in Miami, tap in, let me know, comment down below if that's true. Just imagine you just received the biggest blessing for you. This is the time you're supposed to say, it's a reason why I received this. God bless me. You supposed to kept that. Something, you could have reported the white pillows. But now, what? Take the what and leave the what? How did they even know that it was $1 million in cash, bro? You didn't bury in sin like all about the Benjamins? I don't know if he was on vacation or what. You ain't taking out one little stash in the pocket. You trying to be that good of a person? Nah, buddy. Taxes ain't good to you. Bills ain't good to you. For this dumbass shit, man. Hey, your wife should leave you.
Keeping this bag, it doesn't make you rich. It makes you a target for the cartel.
A man in Florida reportedly found millions of dollars in cash floating near Miami Beach, but instead of keeping it, he turned everything over to police. The man was out swimming when he noticed several brightly colored bags drifting through the water. At first, he assumed they were just random trash floating offshore, but after taking a closer look, he discovered the bags were stuffed with bundles of cash reportedly worth millions. Rather than walking away with the money, he contacted authorities and handed it all over. Online, people are debating whether the decision came from honesty or fear of breaking the law. Florida has laws that prohibit people from keeping valuable lost property found in public places without reporting it. In some cases, if nobody claims the property within 90 days, the finder may legally become the owner. The story quickly went viral, with social media users joking about what they would do in the same situation. Some say they would immediately call police, while others admitted they might accidentally keep a few bags before reporting the rest.
How do you find $1 million and then call the police and turn all of that money back in? So this man was on a beach, Miami, Florida, chilling, minding his business. He's swimming and he finds a bag of money. They search the bag. They see that the bag has yayo in it. And it has $1 million in cash, and this man calls the police to turn over the money. Look at this shit right here. So y'all telling me y'all turn this shit in? It's nowhere in the world that I would have found all this money in that yayo and turned that in. Now, you know it's a law in Florida that says if you're in a public place and you find something that belongs to somebody, you got to turn that in. But ain't no damn way in the world that I'm turning in all of this cash. That's life-changing money. And I know for damn sure ain't nobody coming to get this money. Ain't nobody going to the police station and saying, that's my yayo and that's my $1 million. Crazy part of that law is if you find something, return it to the police, and nobody comes and picks it up in 90 days, legally that's yours. But I could guarantee the police ain't giving him near $1 of that $1 million that he found. So basically, you just lost out on $1 million. But I want to know what y'all do. Are you turning over that money? Are you taking some of that money for yourself? Shit, he could have turned over half of it and took the other half for himself. I want to know what you would do.
There is so much money in Fort Lauderdale. Do you guys understand how many?
A man found $1 million in cash and a bag of illegal drugs on a beach. But instead of keeping it, he called the police and turned over every dollar. Now he is reportedly crying with regret. The incident happened on Miami Beach, where the man was casually swimming when he suddenly noticed several bags floating on the water. At first, he probably thought they were just ordinary trash, but when he opened the bags out of curiosity, what he saw left him stunned. Inside were neatly stacked bundles of cash totaling $1 million, along with a large amount of high-purity illegal drugs. Faced with a life-changing amount of money, the man made a decision that shocked countless people. After a brief moment of disbelief, he immediately called the police and handed over both the cash and the drugs exactly as he found them. Under Florida law, if someone finds lost property in a public place, they are legally required to turn it in. There is even one rule that sounds almost tempting. If the lost property is turned over and no owner claims it within 90 days, it may legally belong to the person who found it. But this case quickly sparked massive public attention and debate. Because this money was found together with a large amount of illegal drugs, there is almost no chance any owner would dare walk into a police station and claim it. Do you think the police will return the money to the person who handed it in after 90 days?
Do you remember that? Honestly, what are you doing if you found a bag full of $1 million? Is it yours to keep? Because you found it. Like I said, I turned that stuff in. So I guess my question to you is, once again, if you're swimming on a beach and this washes ashore, is it yours to keep? Are you turning it in? Are you turning half of it in? Are you keeping any of it for yourself? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
This man walked away with the $0 but kept his life. Be honest. Are you calling the cops or are you taking the bag at home? Drop your comment.